Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead as a Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. We are joined here today by our lovely and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and let me do all these cool, crazy things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, folks at home. And those of you who are not home, no hello for you.
Yeah, that's it. No home for you. I mean, if you're watching from like somewhere else, like if you're watching from a friend's house, then both of you need to be watching simultaneously. Otherwise, you're cutting down my viewership. What the fuck? You know, like, how dare you? If you've got family members gathered around the TV, every single child must be on a different device, and so does the parent. How am I supposed to get viewerships if you guys are all sharing and shit? The fuck? No, it's fine. Anyway, it's going to be one of these mornings. Guys, if you haven't noticed, this table is going to be one of those tables because, like, look who I've got here. This is just going to be nothing but chaos and sass. So, you know, like, just brace yourself for it. Now, before we kick off, we have some people to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely and amazing sponsorship, who keep the lights on, let us look as cool as we do, and, you know, provide us with all the materials we need to play this game. We have Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on screen here, Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you will hear, and Fantasy Grounds, which I do need to edit that now, which I will do as I am talking, which covers our VTT, which does all of the heavy lifting for me and lets me do all the wacky stuff in the background, so I can run my game and not focus on stuff like remembering to change the links and stuff like that. So there you go. As you guys know, a role-playing game is a storytelling adventure in which I, the game master, take on the role of the characters, places, and the adventure as our heroes, played by my lovely Patreons, go along on this adventure in order to try and thwart evil, survive, or do whatever it is we are doing here. Now, I am going to turn it over to them to tell you about who they're playing for today as we circle closer and closer still to the finale of the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, because we are now at the bottom of the infamous pit, and our heroes have just learnt well, not the identity, but learnt the location of the final person in red. So yeah, we'll turn to them. Starting with none other than Cinderio, played by our dear friend Schoolie.
Yes, let's see if I can remember how to do this, because it's been a while since you've had us do it. Yeah, so Cinderio, the cleric of Soundray, worshipper of fire and healing. Although she does want to burn stuff because she is also possessed by arson demon. But it's all fire, it's all good. But yeah, she's on her ever-going mission to basically bring peace to the people of Sandpoint, because the best way to do that is to make friends of the old enemies. Which she's done a little bit of, because we've now got the goblins and ghouls. Slowly making her way in peaceful coexistence. But we'll find out exactly how the rest of the town feels to everything when we eventually get back.
I'm sure.
Hi, I'm a variant CA. I am imbued below me with a wealth of things that I technically don't have, and we'll see how long it takes for Dag to notice. I'm playing Westinson. He is a guard from a neighboring town that happens to have been holed up in Sandpoint, crawling his way out of a bottle, and deciding to lend a hand to the denizens that dwell within the city, or the town. This being said, he has had the unfortunate pleasure of making friends with a few of these individuals and has decided to stick around after taking a bit of a break from having nearly shot his younger self in an incident involving time travel. He has rejoined the party in an attempt to finish what he started.
And, you know, I'm Steve, playing Sato. He's an accountant who kind of is monkish from Tianzia. He's come to Sandpoint relatively recently, just because the family was kind of founding of stuff, but businesses were floundering and not in stuff. So he's there to make money. unfortunately, due to teeny tiny circumstances of apparently excessive force in a public cathedral and stuff like that, he's been banned from the town. So he's got nothing better to do than help these guys scour the pits for whatever these 7 dooms are. And he's also curious about whether or not our illustrious host is going to, get rid of some of those things or not.
Yeah, probably, maybe. All right. Cool. Well, that is who we have here joining us today. Now, real quick, who has a hero point and who doesn't?
I have a single one, and that's it.
Very well. There. Done. Happy? Solved. Okay, cool. Well, of course, these are our players for today's adventure, but of course, the game would not be complete without our lovely and amazing audience who is joining us here from all around the world. Guys, thank you so much for being here, being a part of the adventure and doing all the cool things. As such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to have a little bit of fun and enjoy the session while we play. You guys are able to influence the game with a bunch of different ways. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points. Channel points can be used at any point in time to influence the game with insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing. So many cool stuff is just right there for you guys to use. But for those of you who wish to help support the Dead Aussie Gamer channel and give us a little bit more of a tangible donation that we can use for covering overheads and subscriptions and books and stuff like that, we have the monetary donations, which are over here. Boop, there they are. We have hero points, which are these red marks that you can see on screen here. They are used to petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, roll with advantage, or stave off killing blows. Jinx points, which are purple marks, they will go to protecting the DM's monsters by canceling hero points, making bad guys roll with advantage, or complicating things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of the 2 decks I have in front of me. The first deck is a deck of plot twists, which have narrative prompts that I will use to influence the game while we play, basically trying to insert said prompt somewhere throughout the game as best I can. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but I do my darndest. That's the nature of improv. Then, of course, we have our Harrow deck, which is a fortune-telling deck where one of the players of your choice will draw a card from the fortune-telling deck and a prophecy will appear. And our heroes will then be able to utilize that prophecy in order to change, shift, or alter the effects of what's happening in the world around them in order to basically, have a bit of GM power. $20 is the coveted golden natural 20 because sometimes that's how shit works, and a nat 20 is just how that goes. $50 is either a boss buff or a magic item. Boss buffs, obviously, as the name implies, makes the fight harder, more difficult, changes the parameters of victory, changes the terrain, adds victims, whatever. Whole bunch of stuff to make the encounter harder. And a magic item is, well, again, what's on the tin. You give a player of your choice a free magic item, which does not count towards their total wealth gain, which means they just get a little bit of a power boost. $100 will bring us our secret menu item. What is our secret menu item, you say? Well, our heroes have done so very well with a group heading down into the pit and finding out about the influence of these ghouls. One thing we did not expect from our group is how diplomatic they would have been, not only with the goblins who had attacked the town, but the ghouls as well. So the ghouls have started to somewhat broker a peace with the group. So, as a bit of a thank you to the group, willing or unwilling, we will be undergoing a Russian roulette style of event for the $100 secret menu item, where a player will be blessed by, what the hell's the god's name again? Will be blessed by the god Cabriri? I think that's how you say it. And it'll either be one of the PCs or one of the notable NPCs from the town will be transformed forever into the loving embrace of ghouldom, receiving the ghoul dedication for free for their character, or, of course, for the NPC. We'll see. So that is our secret menu item. Now, will that negatively impact the game or the group? No, not in the slightest. Why? Because, again, they've spent their entire time making sure that ghouls have somehow become an accepted part of society. Yep, that's what's happening. So there we go. Cool. I think that's it. Guys, you ready? Ready to do this?
In theory.
I don't see why not.
Firm maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well then, without any further ado, let us begin. What is this, Fallout? Yes. The one thing that you always know is a group of Pathfinder players. A group of Pathfinder players never change. I'm going to walk into the sunset.
Okay, well, it's a great game. I'll see you guys all next week.
Fallout reference.
I am familiar.
Are you? What's your favorite Fallout?
I actually prefer Fallout New Vegas.
I did like New Vegas. New Vegas was good. It was surprisingly
I do
good.
enjoy it. My least favorite is Fallout 3.
Really? Interesting. I quite liked Fallout 3. I thought once you played it once, that was enough, you know? It was definitely the only Fallout I didn't have the urge to go back to.
That's sort of my argument against it. Like, I've played Fallout 1 and 2 and 4 in New Vegas multiple times, but I've never gone back to 3.
I'd agree with that. I'd wholeheartedly and unequivocally agree with that. I do think 4 is my favorite, though.
I think we can all agree that 76 is nobody's. As I start a fight.
Oh
with
my
the
god,
internet
I
on your
forgot about
channel.
70s. Honestly, I purged that from my mind. Where is my freaking cave music? I've lost my music. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
Well, that'd be good.
I'm just gonna use Castle music. Screw it. Give me that one. Okay, so when last we left off, our heroes had descended down to the bottom level of the infamous pit on the Devil's Plateau. After having defeated so many of the dooms, our heroes are now down to the final two. The revived specter of the Sandpoint Devil and the person in red. These two threats to Sandpoint are all that remains before Nualia's somewhat prophecy is now defeated once and for all. After reaching the bottom of the pit, our heroes encountered a cult of ghouls who served the god Kabriri, the god of ghouls. After, what's the word? Not baptizing. You know, after providing homage to the god upon entrance into the temple, our heroes were allowed free passage into the inner sanctum of the temple itself. Passing through the 3 gates designed to show devotion to Kabriri, our heroes, suffering from a large group of maladies, pains, and sufferings, managed to emerge on the other side, where in which the Guardians saw them worthy to speak with the High Priest, the Hierophant of Kabriri, known as... I feel like, is it really Canker? His name is Canker. I'm not even joking. Look, It's right there. Anyway, Canker, who likewise was not only impressed that the group was blessed enough by Kabriri to go through the sanctum, but had also brokered peace earlier on with another ghoul who had visited the town by the name of... Let's see, his name was... I have it here. Wolgar Rabs was his name. Wolgar Rabs, this dude. Right? And managed to convince him to communicate with the ghouls of the Sandpoint area to moderate and find a good way to take what they need while still being respectful, and obviously survive in conjunction with the town of Sandpoint. And in turn, they would not send heroes and guards out to murder them. This brokered a sort of a tentative peace, which now, you being the ones responsible for that, gave Kanker enough way to sort of heed what you were saying about why you were here and what you were after. In a bid to try and further diplomatic relations, he offered our group a choice. Fight to the death against all of the cultists that were down here, or provide the worshippers of Cabriri an altar at the town of Sandpoint. Do not just simply brush the ghouls' presence under the rug, but allow them to convert those who wish to convert to Cabriri into ghouldom, openly and accepted within the town. Our heroes, speaking on behalf of the town, to which they don't actually have any real right, but their voices do carry, said that they would endeavor to allow for this to happen. And so, Kanker said, this is fine. You will have nothing to worry about from the temple. We will start getting things ready. But as another favor, in order to make the peace go smoothly, he told you about several intellect devourers who had been setting their sights on Sandpoint, whose plans our heroes had already thwarted by stopping the cloning vats that was supposed to replace the people of Sandpoint with mindless intellect devouring bodies. So yeah, they're in the previous chamber. Go kill them. It's pretty easy. And of course, there is a creepy spellcaster in the room across. Now, he also said that there was an entity, a person who had been responsible for manipulating the people throughout the multiple levels of the pit in order to try and destroy Sandpoint. This individual, the person in red, was supposedly on a small island known as Grubber's Hermitage. On occasion, Kanker will go there in order to speak with this individual. He only referred to as the Red Bishop. And he was the one who had basically set things up. This is the last piece that you needed. As far as Grubber's Island goes, you don't know where that is or how to find it, but you at least know the location. And with that, Kanker left, going with Navander in order to try and speak to the people at the temple. Now, last week we did get the secret menu item, so that means when Navander returns, he will also have a small contingent of soldiers working for the Sable Company Marines that are going to be now slowly taking back authority from the Hell Knights in Sandpoint. Our heroes are now thus able to receive airdrops from the people of Sandpoint, so now you guys are all constantly in a space where you may shop whenever you feel like, because the airdrops will come by fairly quickly. All right. Congratulations. Well done. Okay. This is where we begin our adventure. All right. So, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Probably first off, handle our side of the deal and head back up and take a look at taking care of these creatures as requested by the ghoul.
Yes, we probably don't want to those things anywhere near us if we ever want to try and rest, just in case they want to take over one of us. So let's deal with them first, because I don't really want another idea of possession.
All right. You begin to make your way northwards, back through the large gates that you had entered through. Back in the chamber, where the very, very large statues, these large alchemical statues, still cast their gaze upon you. They still don't move, really. You can see that there are two ways through this chamber. To your left, you see that there is a descending pit filled with what looks to be remnants, as bones and discarded bits of material that is down on that way. And to the right, a set of double doors. Now, Kanker did say that both ways are infested, I think. Hold on, let me just double check. Yes, both ways are infested. So yes, if you wish to deal with that. Oh wait, hold on. No, maybe not. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, my apologies. No, the lair is to the right. Yes, sorry. Left is just garbage. I say just garbage, inverted commas.
Yeah. It's the food scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking it's a bit strange he'd leave them there in his own temple.
Yeah. No, they're not there. I misread that, what they said, but yeah. Cool. So yeah, I mean, you can check the bones if you like, but that is entirely up to you.
Sandaro is not going to check the bones. If someone else wants to, she's not going to stop them.
All I can remember is from Legends of Evantris is, their bones are unguarded. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have an undead in this group.
Yet.
I'm gonna head over. I'm not gonna go near the descent of the bones. I'm just gonna stand there for a second and look down at them and see if I can see anything moving.
Make a perception check.
Attention.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
It looks perfectly clear. Let's see. Ranged attacks. No, it's fine. Okay, carry on. All right. So, all right. The doors here swing open very, very easily and proceed downwards. Sort of moving on various ridge lines into what looks to be a chamber, a cavern filled with strange gray and pale tanned fungus. These fungus glisten, resembling white tongues that weep thick, pale gray fluid from the pores along its upper coil. Filling the chamber with this musky smell and leaving a gray haze of spores in the air, this room chokes you with the smell of a bitter, kind of mushroomy aroma. The ceiling rises to a height of 40 foot here above the tangle of fungus, with a ledge that winds along the eastern side at a height of about 30 foot from the ground. To the south, the wall of worked stone rises to the ceiling, and a stone balcony supported by pillars seems to protrude from a wall here at the ground level. Now, stranger still, beyond the fungus, is what appears to be... Sorry, just 1 second. There we go. A multitude of very odd things. First of all, what looks to be a very, very pale-skinned elf. Nope. Huh. You're just not going to show me that picture. Okay, I see how it is. Give me the image, damn it.
You double click on the icon, it pops up.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Share. There we go. All right, this elf appears to be tending the fungus. He turns to face you, his eyes pale and white. How strange. It was my understanding that the living Do not come down this far. Have you come to kill us, strangers? Have you come to take the lives that quietly reside in the dark?
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. Get your asses down here.
So before you said there was a person in there, I was going to do a different plan, bro.
Well, you opened the lodge door and, they could see you from the
Yeah,
doorway,
I know.
but you're gonna come
I
down.
know.
It is unfortunate. All we seek is to continue to grow and live and exist. But your kind shows nothing but hate and malice. If indeed violence is why you have arrived, then I suggest you be done with it. In the end, it will continue to grow. This place, the spores, from deep within the dark lands and the lakes of Orv, our kind will continue to rise. But know this. If you defeat us, then all you will do is lead your world further into doom. For the midnight shall never be done.
Above the table, these guys... Am I misunderstanding? I thought these guys were the head replacing component of the Midnight.
If you popped open his skull, you'd probably find it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy looks like a drow that has likely been,
I was going to say, for those of us that were around at the time, probably similar to the Ziyak clone thing that got taken over, I'm guessing.
Yes.
To a
Yeah,
degree.
yeah. I mean, technically, he should go through this whole thing of trying to pretend to be an elf studying fungus, but, let's be
He's
honest.
clearly tending to them, so he's clearly on their side directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Start off with Alchemist Fire.
All right, let's roll initiative.
That is rare for us to get such a good initiative.
All right, there we go.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, what happens here? Is that... Sorry, 1 second.
That's right. I'm worried more about Avarians. Oh no.
Where did that even come from? Oh, I'm missing an encounter. He's escaped.
Is he
Yes.
just not on the map?
Yeah. There you go. I'll just put that there. Fine. Okay. Yes, I'm a dag.
Is the sorcerer we're looking for... This is above the table. This is not something Westinson would know. But did the module name the sorcerer we're looking for Thim?
No.
Okay,
So-
good.
Okay. So Thim
Yeah.
is let's see.
I thought we had a Rogue Monty
So
Python
Thim,
reference.
yeah, no. I mean, it is. No, the Thim is this thing, which is, and I'm going to show you the picture of it. Thim is this thing, who, I get what they were trying to go for, right? But they were trying to convince people that that this thing was basically captured and was being tortured into there we go. Yeah. Let's see. Pututhim steps forward and introduces himself as Thim, and claims that he and Vec are prisoners of a vile alchemist gas named Canker, abducted from a deep gnome enclave below the pit, where they were brought in order to tend to the fungal garden.
That'd be a hell of a persuasion check.
Yeah, right. So I read that when I was doing my prep work, and I was just like, nah.
No.
Just, I mean,
I'm
especially
looking at
because
that image, and I'm more thinking it's an intellect devourer that's taken over one of the mycoloids from one who floats above.
actually, so
That's what I thought it was.
so I think it's a flesh warped creature. It doesn't actually say what it is, but I think it's a flesh warped creature, which are basically just aberrations that have mutated. But yeah. No, I think Thim is pushing it with that perception check. But the thing that was missing was this guy. Basically, one of the intellect devourers is nearby. I was thinking that maybe it was one inside Vec, but I'm just gonna add an extra one because why not? You guys are fine. Yeah. All right, so Thim goes first. And the way I'm going to do it in my game is Thim disguises himself as one of the funguses, then slowly begins to rise up and pull himself out of the ground, where he then begins to psychically assail our heroes, starting with Sato. Your mind comes under attack. Oh no! Sato! Your mind has been attacked.
How dare it?
18 points of damage doubled to 36 as he psionically blasts you with his mind.
I'm trying to remember whether I've got something on Path for Perfection.
Well, that explains why you can't remember it, because he clearly blew that part of your brain clean out the other side. Like, you know.
Exactly. Nope, it's definitely not going to help.
Very well. All right. You feel your mind sort of being rattled and shook. That is a crit, so I do get this thing, which is no extra effect. Okay, so Sato, as this intellect creature sort of like starts throwing things in your mind, it starts to give you visions. You start to see the town of Sandpoint burning. You start to see the glassworks falling around you, glass shards shattering from the ceiling as the skylights explode and erupt. You watch as molten goblins crawl out of the furnaces, covered in like glass that's broken and stuck to their flesh as they charge towards you. These visions of all around you start pulling and clawing at you. You start trying to fend yourself off against these invisible assailants as you take 66 mental damage. All right. Then we go to Blix, who I'm going to keep in your group because we are at 4 players. So you know what? Blix is going to step forward and say, "Don't worry, everyone. I'll save us. Don't ask me why I'm suddenly so heroic. It's just in my blood. You there, vile creature. I shall
thank you for compensating for Navander not being here.
Yes, I, Blix, shall use my double shot ability in order to send you to a world of pain for which there is no return. Have at thee!" And he will... Blix is always heroic. Yes, exactly. So he's going to take a -2 to double shot. He's gonna shoot the brain thing. Take this, you ugly brain thing. Hiya! So, I think the way the double shot works, let's have a just quick look here. Double shot, you shoot twice in blinding succession, making 2 strikes, each against a separate target. Both attacks count towards your multiple attack penalty, but the penalty doesn't increase until after. So, now I attack the other guy, so that's hit. So, second attack, he's going to go for, here we go, this dude. That's a hit, nice. So, damage, he deals 12 damage and 13 damage. All right, so Blix fires a splitting arrow that flies between both of them. And then he will go to his inventory and draw out a... Let's take his... Let's take out his hooded lantern. And he, yes, just draws out his hooded lantern, puts it on the ground as a free action. Done. Westinson.
Well, I'm going to continue with my description. I'm going to lob alchemical fire at them.
Do it!
Specifically the elf, because that's who I was.
Glug, 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 glug.
Now,
Ha!
remind me how I throw a bomb again. I normally shoot them.
Splash damage. Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
So just the base range?
Yeah. But you're proficient, so make sure your proficiency's counted.
For martial firearms. It's not a firearm, is it? Just a simple weapon?
You know what? Just make the firearm attack, and then we'll give you a minus based on your potency for the gun.
Okay.
All right. So what's the potency on your gun? That should still hit though. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
his AC is 22. So yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
In which case, let's go to my inventory and take a look and see if it actually has the dice I can drop from. It does not. 2d6 damage, and he gets 2 persistent fire damage. And it does 2 fire splash damage.
2 fire splash damage. Very nice. Okay. Yep. Roll that on him.
So he takes... Oop. Okay. I will re-roll that on him.
No, that's fine. I can do it.
Nothing. He gets 2 persistent fire.
There we go.
Oh, boo.
You know what? I'll roll that again for you. There you go. I was gonna say,
yeah.
there you go. All right, so he takes 14 points of fire damage and
2 persistent burn.
2 persistent burn. All right, I got you.
That's my... Oops.
All right, done.
And then we're going to follow it up with... So we're going to follow it up with a just a regular range shot from my musket on him.
All right, go ahead.
Natural 20.
Oh, dang! Critical hit. Jesus. The shot basically just echoes through this whole chamber as it blasts through him for 20 points of damage. Roll your percentage on that one. Let's see how we go.
65.
65, that'll do it. All right, let's give you a crit card. We have piercing.
Yes.
All right. We're not gonna actually hold on. Let me just check that real quick. Oh no, he does have spells. Okay. Your shot pierces through his cheek, cutting through. He now needs a DC 5 flat check in order to cast spells.
That's a good go.
Yeah.
Then my third action, I'm going to use my ability. This one that gives everyone adjacent to me Or no, 2 people adjacent to me. So Blix and Sundariel +2 to armor class.
Ooh, very nice. All right. Solidly done.
And that's it.
Okay.
I'm hurt. Hurt, I say.
I'm
Guy
assuming
who's
you're
not
moving
here
into melee,
That's AC. Probably.
which
All right.
won't be adjacent to me anymore.
All right,
Oh,
Sindariel,
I have
you're
to
up.
stay adjacent to you.
Yep. On the plus side, Weston throwing a bomb that caused part of this place to ignite eases her comfort a bit because she was worried about the spores in the air, causing a similar chain reaction that we had a few floors up. So as a result, she's going to fall back to her classic because she's basically got 2 things that want things to burn. And she's going to try to cause the elf to ignite.
Okay. That'll hit. All right, 15 points of damage as the elf catches on fire.
Yep, and then knowing the fact that we don't want to be fully ripped up, quipped up, so now it's just going to take a step effectively behind Westinson.
Okay. You step behind Westinson and are now somewhat protected. All right. We then go to the walking Bren, who is going to 35-foot move. Yep, is just going to move over to Sato and will attempt to... Let's see. Burrow into your brain. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go. He will use Confusion. All right, you ready, Sato?
Nope. He's confused and, you know, a monk of very little brain right now.
Okay, make a will save.
A will save. 29.
Ooh, 29. Okay, that is not going to be enough, I think.
I mean, come on.
Oh, no,
It's
that
only
is enough.
taken-
That is enough. 27 is the DC. All right. So you resist it. The brain does nothing. Vec will begin to start crying. I need everyone to make me a will save. This one's a very low DC, though, so that's okay. You're fine, and you're fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, he starts to cry, which is a emotion aura that makes people sad. He is then going to, at range, return the love that Westinson showed by using not 1 but 2 lights that fly like wisps in your direction. The first one striking you for minimum damage, and the second attack completely critically missing, because that's fair. All right, but no extra critical effect on it. So yes, he fires several of these will-o-wisps at you, but to no effect, and he's still burning. Okay, Sato. I suppose we should give you a turn before we, murder you outright.
Before we kill me outright. Yeah, it's like, it would be nice. Okay, Sato is going to go into Dragon Stance.
Nice.
And he was like, does he know which brain actually targeted him the first time?
The first one? Yeah, the one at the very, very back.
That's what I thought. So he had planned on going after that, but now he's got somebody who's like right here in front of him. So
Fair.
he's going to do something about that. Where did the why do I not see my list of things that I can do, like target this guy? Let's see if I can. Is that Vec or the Walking Brain? Can I?
I don't know. I can't see
Can't
who's
target him.
I can't see
The one
who's
in front
working.
of you is the walking brain.
Yeah, that's the walking brain here.
Yeah.
Thim is
Yeah,
over here,
so-
and Vec is over there.
Yeah, so he's going to. The problem is I can't target it.
Try it in the combat tracker.
Combat tracker.
I've got nothing to. Oh, okay, just a second. If I drop down, no effects. No, I can't. Like everything to do with targeting has dropped off my fantasy grounds.
Huh. Okay, that's very.
Just a second. Hold on. No, I just found it. It was the image moved when it moved into initiative. The map moved it off of my screen. There we go. That's better. Now I can target mode. Target him. I think he's targeted now, and he is going to flurry of blows.
I thought you were about to be like, he is going to rue the day.
He's probably going to do that too, but he's going to flurry of blows on this guy.
Ooh,
and
very nice.
Try and punt him right across the room. That's going to miss.
Oof. Yep.
And the second one is also going to miss. He's very upset with all of the above. And he's going to try and kick him one more time. Oh, no. That's only 2 actions. Because he hasn't had to move.
All right.
Oh, nope, that's a critical miss.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Sato is very befuddled.
Sato has been doing his best to try and keep it all together, but it's slowly weighing on him. This battle of minds. You struggle to kind of shake off this this continued feeling of like the glasswork falling around you. This creature sort of getting into your brain. He's in your head, man. He's in your head.
And there's a divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, if you can go for another, you can go for another kick if you like. Try to punt this thing.
Nope.
Still a critical miss. All right. Unfortunately, this is the dice have spoken. Unfortunately, this is going to be a critical miss, which is nope. Yeah, actually, no, that'll work. Frustration makes perfect sense. You get a -2 circumstance bonus on your attack rolls for till the end of your next turn. All right, so Sato, this frustrating little thing is somehow outmaneuvering you, and that's just no bueno. All right. Cindereal. Your turn as the mind begins to shift in your direction. You manage to hold together your discipline, being a little bit more effective. You only take 11 points of mental damage as the psychic fungus flesh-warped creature begins to blast you in the mind. But despite its best efforts, you know that the temple has your back. You know that you have people surrounding you that'll help you out, and you keep it together. He is then going to scurry over this way and say, Vex, we must defeat the interlopers. The harvest must come due. Blix is next. with the flaming oil lantern, he kicks it over, and as he does so, he dips his arrow into it, creating a fire arrow, which he is then going to use his second and third action. Second action, he will shoot Vec, and will hit. For 11. And third action, he's going to take a -2 penalty and attack. I can actually do it this way. And he will attack both Vec and Thim. Oh, and there should have been some fire damage, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, and... Oh, no. I did that wrong. Damn it. Ignore that. That's fine. Didn't do anything. That's fine. Okay, here we go. So. Vec and Thim. He will critically miss. And he will... land a hit. Okay, so. I will roll that. And, yep, Vec is dead. So as Vec is about to respond to Thim, boom! Blix fires a volley of flaming arrows and absolutely cleans him up. Then Blix goes, "What was that you were about to say? Fill my head full of arrows that are on fire? Gladly." Ha 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 ha! And, yep, that's Blix now. Done. Westonson.
I was going to say, is that the role for Lex for his critical miss? Overconfidence?
Yeah, that sounds right. Let's see. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. No extra effect for the critical miss.
Westonson's debating whether or not something came out of the orb and replaced Blix.
What are you talking about? I have always been this spectacular.
The orb starts shoving Blix back into it. Get in there, beast.
I'm not a Pokemon. Stop that.
We're gonna leave it at my fallback. We're gonna target Thim with a alchemical shot, lightning based.
Okay.
Boo. Yeah, okay. In which case, I will. I'm going to spend an action to extend my protection aura to include myself and Sato. So we all have a 2 modifier to AC. Those are my 3 actions.
All right. Done and done. Which then brings us to Cinderiel.
Well, Sato looks as though he can hold out. Because he's got someone in front of him, so he's going to go for some mental arithmetic on this brain in front of him, as he wants to try and effectively cook its synapses.
Oh, returning the favor. I like it.
Unfortunately, it seems a bit resistant.
It is, yeah, just a teeny bit resistant.
Just a teeny bit.
Okay. Done and done. Anything else?
No. Not just now, anyway. Sit down. She's just going to be sure. Sato, don't worry. I'm sure you can fry its or kick out its brains. I'm sure you do that lots of times.
Trying.
You're just kicking a walking brain. It's what, a Tuesday for you?
Yeah.
It's a little short. I'm not used to kicking balls.
Dang.
And stomp.
Oh, I like that.
Sure. All right. That then brings us to the walking brain. It is going to... Let's see. Let's use that. How am I supposed to... Is that just a thing? Yada, 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 yada. Oh, this is going to be nasty if it works. Okay, I'm going to use Ravage. It gets to make 2 talent attacks, and if it knocks you down, it immediately uses Body Thief to try and burrow into your brain. You ready? Number 1.
Sure.
Oh, that's a miss. Number 2. Ah, that's a critical miss. Okay. He got too greedy is what happened. All right. Oh, and a crit fumble on that. Oh, man. All right. So the creature, unintentional love. They're moved 10 foot in a random direction and provoke attacks of opportunity. So they're just going to get punted back over to here as they back off. And yeah, there you go. That's all they do. Sato, it is now your turn.
I was gonna say, if only Sato had an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, well, you could take a ranked fighter with your dedications.
That's a possibility, but
True.
it's too late.
Far
Far too late for that. Sato is highly miffed at this thing that's attacking him and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So he is going to he's going to charge at him.
Charge!
And he's going to attempt to kick him to Kingdom Come again.
All right, let's do it.
Just a second. Let me just target him again. Or is he still targeted? No, I don't think so. Target mode. Walking brain. Just in case I hit. Because, see if I can do it right for once.
Maybe.
Nope. That's a miss.
Okay, that is.
He's. Oh, there we go.
Hey!
He actually got to hit him.
I knew you had it in you. All right.
25.
25 damage. Nice. All right. He's still kicking, but yeah, you've started making an impression.
And he's going to kick him on the backswing.
Nice. Love that. Okay. All right. That will miss, unfortunately.
Just
right.
remember to release the stored damage kicking.
Did it not release?
I thought it did. Did it?
No, it's going into stored damage because of this fire blow thing.
Oh, right. Yes.
Oh, there we go. That's why he didn't adjust. Thanks.
All right.
I thought that when you only missed, if you missed on the first one and hit on the second one, it's still released. Obviously not.
All right. I think that then brings us to the top of the round again, and it is back to our back to Thim. Thim now realizing that the real threat here is Blix, because he is clearly some sort of superior specimen. Mind bolt. Blix fails and will take full damage. 19 points of damage, in fact. And with that, this guy will run. He waddles in a different direction. As we go to Blix, and Blix says, "No, you don't, motherfucker!" As he starts to fire.
Now he's turned into Matt Berry.
Yeah, yes. Father! Yes, no, it's, yeah. Let's see. All right, he is going to use triple shot. How many actions is it for triple shot? Doesn't tell me. Oh, when I use double shot. So double shot is 2 actions. Okay. So triple shot. And then... Nope, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, triple shot. Here we go. As he makes his attack. All right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Take this, ya bastard! That is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. It's fine. I mean, it would have been cool, but yeah. Okay. Attack number 1. Will miss. Oh no. Attack number 2. Will also miss. Oh my god. Attack number 3. I thought he was hitting way better than this. That'll hit. Yay. Okay, so 3 shots. 1 hit. He takes 12 points of damage. He then steps forward and he says, Sato, I've got your back. And he uses you as cover as he prepares to fire in the next round.
Of course he does.
Westinson, you're up.
We're just gonna shoot at them, I think. That's the way to go. That's
All right.
nice. And that's a miss.
That is
Well.
a miss.
Hmm. I'm going to move here. Actually, has the adverse effect of taking away the ammo class from everybody but me.
Hmm.
Yeah, but there. Turn done.
Okay, done and done. Cinderial, you're up.
Well, Daryl likes not being in all this spore stuff anyway. So
Fair.
she is going. And the way things are going, she's just going to keep rinsing and repeating until things change. As she watches over all of her companions from the safety of the corridor. Or what
That's
she
fair.
currently perceives as the safety of the corridor. As she still cannot cook a brain.
No, fair,
But she
fair.
will at least step down to the bottom of the stairs so she'll make sure she keeps everyone in vision.
All right. Done and done. All right, the brain once again is going to try and ravage Sato. Ooh, oh, critical hit. All right, here we go. That's
I would
33
like to
damage.
use-
Sato's down.
Huh? Sato's not down.
May not. Sandara would also like to use
Oh,
a
sorry.
reaction, if possible,
Yeah.
as she feels a call from her deity to interpose some of that damage as I'm going to use Protector's Sacrifice to absorb 12 of those damages from Sato.
Oh, very nice. All right. So I can do this. I can do this. Hold on.
I've got
Oh, you've got it.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Cool. You do it.
something. Although I didn't want to actually give me any of the damage for some reason.
All right. I'll do that. There you go. All right. Done and done. Very nice. And second attack. Here we go. That's another
shit.
critical hit.
Well, now he's going to be down.
Maybe we'll see. Oh, by the hair of your chinny chin, you survive the tearing of the ravage. That was okay. There you go. And okay, so let's see. 2 critical hits. Here we go. Number 1 will land a critical effect, and number 2, no critical effect. So you get 1. Okay, here we go. So, slashing. Target takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage. All right. Okay, and that is all his entire turn. Sato, you're up. You feel a certain sense of danger. You feel like the creature is looking at you like an Uber driver. It's like, I need this Uber driver.
Yep. Sato is going to pause and chug a healing potion.
Time. Attack him up shoot. No, I'm joking. There's no attack him up shoot. It's fine. You're good. All right, chug your healing potion. Oh my god. Oh, very nice. 66 healing.
And he's feeling better.
You are feeling a lot better.
But he's feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
And now he's going to flurry of blows on this little puppy. Because it's like, I am going to kick you to Kingdom Come eventually.
Have you hit him yet? Yeah, you hit him.
No, because I keep.
Once.
Yeah, you hit him once.
I hit him once.
And once again, it just keeps. As you do so, at some point or another, you go for another kick, and with one of its claws, it just sort of paffs your kick to one side. No, stop it.
Yeah. See, now, if only Sato was the one who had the bonus for the low rolls, but maybe it should be the player that gets the bonus for no rolls that just follows, because I have had one roll above a 9.
That's true. That's true. Did you also include the -2 that you got for like the next round?
Oh no, I didn't even include the -2.
All right. Well,
so he's going for the third kick, because it's like
go for it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I'm more thinking. Glad you drunk that healing potion so your bleeding ends, so you don't get the low roll on the bleed check.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a regular miss.
All right, that will unfortunately miss.
At least it wasn't a crit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, let me just see here. Is there an effect for the fungus down here?
Oh, there probably is.
Yeah. That's one reason I didn't want Sandero to go down there.
Any character who ends their turn in this chamber without holding their breast must make a without holding their breasts. Need to make a DC 27 fortitude save or become sickened too by the sudden feeling that the ground that they're standing on is tenuously thin and could give way at any moment. We're going to do that at the end of the round, which is now, so everyone can make me a fortitude save. Target number is 27.
Even Sandero from the steps.
Yeah, I think that's enough area for you to, breathe in the fungus here.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a fort save?
Yeah.
Sandero's falling.
Well,
all right, yeah. Sandero, you get
helps.
sickened 2. And let's see how Blix goes. Oh, damn. Blix is sickened 4. Alright, I will adjust these accordingly. There we go. And there you go. Okay, Sandero is sickened 2. Blix is sickened 4. Dang. Okay. Alright. Then we go back to the top of the round. Back to Thim. Thim now has Westinson to target with his Mind Bolt. Westinson critically fails as you gain visions of you being back in Magnamar as a young boy, seeing your older self being disheveled. You decided to quit being a guard altogether, and you started to become a postman. But then people started not appreciating you, and you eventually went postal, killing a bunch of people. Then a new guard showed up, one who took your previous job just to put you down. You got into a battle, and you eventually were given the electric chair. So there you go. That's your horrifying vision. All right, and let's see how the crit fumble does here. Oh, well, the crit success really. Nothing, no effect. Okay, cool. Done. All right, and he will scurry over here. Haha, scurry. Blix. Don't worry, I have this. You focus entirely on that creature, Sato. You have this in the bag.
Does he get inspiration?
No. But take this! Ah, no, I critically missed. And then take this. Aha, I missed. And then take this, you bastard. And I will also critically miss, so 2 crit misses. Nothing, and... Oh, a crit fumble, okay. So Blix will hit himself instead of the target as the bow whips him in the head. Ah, son of a bitch. And that is all he does, as we go to Westinson.
All right. We're going to try one more time. I'm going to use Alchemical Shot. I'm going to use... I think I'm going to try Dread Ampule. Why not?
That's a gonna miss. That's a gonna miss.
Yep.
He dreads nothing.
What is the reuse delay on the player temporal ability, Dag?
On the player temporal ability? What temporal ability?
What I got from completing the tarot card. You gave it to me as a player, one of Artemis's actual abilities. Artemis's ability was once per game day. I was wondering what applied to me was.
Good question. I don't think it was once per day. What was the ability?
You or another character can reroll a roll just made with a +2 modifier to that.
I think it's once per session.
Okay, then I'm going to use it now.
Very well.
And we'll try again. Nope. Missed by just every time I've used this, I've rolled the exact same end result. All right. It is comical. In which case, I'm going to now... I'm going to raise halved, which will give me another 2 bonus to armor class.
Nice, nice.
That ends my turn.
Okay, done and done. That then brings us to Cinderial.
Who's feeling queasy as though she's about to spiral down.
Mm-hmm. You do not feel bonita.
Nope. I'll keep my range bonus. Cool, it's going to hit the walking brain, but I don't think I care at this point.
Fair.
Because we've not really hurt anyone. Come on. There we go. As I'm going to do a 3-action heal because everyone looks as though they're not in the best of shapes. So looks at always. So everyone heals, including that brain. $27, which I appreciate puts that brain back up to full health.
It's fair. All right, good job, everyone. We're getting there. We're making progress. I think. Is that what we call
Yes,
this?
Control Z.
Yeah. Yeah, progress. Why not? Okay.
But that's 3 actions first.
All right. The walking brain. Damn it.
Quick question for Avarian. Is the AC just for Westonson?
I haven't
Or is it
extended
back
it.
in the...
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not back
the
in
aura
the
is, yeah, it's just me.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Just
Sorry.
before it get hit, just before Sato gets critically hit twice again. Possibly 3 times this time.
It's fair. It's fair. Okay. Speaking of, we now go to the creature. He is going to... Let's see. He is going to go for... He's going to go for Westonson. All right. This was just going to be 3 regular attacks. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to try and do his thing on you just yet. So first attack is 24 damage. Second attack. I'm kind of regretting not trying to kill you here. 18 damage and third attack. There we go. Is a critical miss. So yeah, he'll definitely bork on that one. There we go. And oh, he will indeed crit fumble. Let's see what he gets. He gets a whopping sickened 2. He can't because he doesn't have a stomach. Whirlwind of Shame. He hits every creature adjacent to him instead of the target. So he swings and he hits Sato instead. Here you go, Sato. Enjoy. 21 damage. That's the best fumble I've ever seen.
It's like, holy crap.
Just by accident, he turns around and he hits Sato.
To be fair, it's probably better
Sato's
Egg got
gonna
that
just-
rather than Sato got that.
It's true, that's true. If Sato got that as a fumble, that would have been pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Sato,
Sato has grown furious with the fact that he can't kick him across the thing. So his first action is going to be he's changing stance.
Okay.
Into kaiju stance,
ooh, okay.
which means that he grows too large.
Cool, love that.
He becomes clumsy 1.
Becomes.
Which I don't think I have. It's so.
I just meant you've been clumsy this whole time.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But now he was just sloppy before. Now he's officially clumsy.
Okay.
And he is now going to attempt to, again, flurry of blows, because, why not? But it is his Shattering Earth attack, which is essentially he's going to be stomping. Somebody said stomp him. So instead of trying to kick
stomp.
him, he's going to try and stomp.
Okay, stomping it is. When a problem comes along, you must stomp it.
Well, and see,
When the
that
fight
was
has
more
gone too
effective
long,
because the first one
stomp.
hit.
Ooh, nice.
So
All right.
So there's the... Oh, come on. Did I not click that stupid thing? I did not click that stupid thing.
Dang.
I swear I clicked it. But that's okay. And here's the second one from the Flurry of Blows.
Do it.
Come on, baby. Be nice to me. It did. I don't think it was resistant to anything anyways, was he? So
No.
it doesn't really matter. Okay. Sato's feeling better. He's squishing.
Nice.
So So he's going to go for the third attack just because. He's not.
Feeling
he's really
confident?
miffed. No.
Ah.
This time it rolls out of the way.
All right. It does indeed manage to roll out of the way and avoid getting stimpity stomped. All right, but you're doing good. You're doing good. You've landed a second hit now. All right, Thim. Let's see.
2, actually. The flurry of blows both hit. It was the
Oh
third
yeah, that's
blow
true.
that
That's
hit.
true. That's true. Yeah, so that's now 3 hits.
Yeah. He's feeling better about himself. He's also large, but it's, yeah, we don't need to. Doesn't really matter.
All right, let's do a thing. Phantom Pain. On Sato. Or maybe Blix. No, Sato. Let's do Sato. All right. Will save on Sato as he casts a spell. Oh, you save. Nice. All right. So let's see what happens on a save. On a save, target takes full damage, but no persistent damage, and the spell ends immediately instead of lasting for a minute. All right, very well. You take 12d4 mental damage as your body starts to create these aches and pains that you don't need to worry about because it's all done. So there you go. All right. That is all all Thim ends up doing this round as we go back to Blix. Blix says, "Don't worry, guys. I got this." It's just going to keep firing arrows at Thim with reckless abandon. That'll miss. Second attack. That'll miss. Third attack. That'll critically miss. Just keeps shooting. No thoughts to it. He will critically fumble this. Let's see what he gets. He gets a... he loses his grip. He's slowed 2 for 1 round. So he's just kind of like... That is all he does. All right, Westinson.
You sound like a broken record. Going to shoot him again. This time I don't think I'm... yeah, I know he's a chemical shot because it's the last round in the magazine. So I might as well make use of it. I have none of those left. So it's going to be a bottled lightning.
Ooh.
Let's see if RNG is my favor. It is.
Heck yeah, love that. All right.
And it is... Let me just double check on him. Chemical shot. He takes 1 dice 6 persistent lightning damage.
Nice, nice.
That only increases if the bomb is 11th level or higher. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and use my Crime Protector ability and extend a +2 armor class to Sato and Blix.
All right, all right.
Actions.
Okay, you extend that to them, and that is your turn.
Actually, there's an effect I also wanted to apply. It doesn't take an action or anything. I just forgot I wanted to apply it. I'm using Taunting Strike on Thim when I shot him.
Okay.
So that is, if he attacks anyone other than me, he receives a penalty to hit.
All right, not a problem. Okay. Then I believe we are at Sidereal.
Yep. Yes, we are. Why is everyone getting injured now?
Seemed like the cool thing. All the cool kids were doing it.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, Cinderella is going to start by walking along the wall as she stares at him, because he seems to be a bit of a coward in the corner. This is more lining up for the next round.
Yeah. No, he's definitely not one to enjoy direct confrontations.
Yep. And as she goes past, she calls down the healing fires on Worstenson. So he can at least survive. Maybe a round. Hopefully.
All right,
I
very
have
nice.
plans.
You have plans?
Looks like the Padosh Emperor. I have plans within plans.
Okay. Well, I cannot wait to see your plans come to fruition. Is that everything?
Yeah, movement and traction roll.
All right, done and done. That then brings us to Sato.
No, the walking brain.
Oh, the walking brain. Oh,
Walking
sorry.
brain.
Oh, the walking brain. Let's try to kill.
It just wanted to rest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's try to kill Sato with the Ravage ability. Here we go. You ready?
Sure, why not?
All right, that's a hit.
It's because that's a lot less scary number of dice. This is going to be the scary number of dice.
All right, here we go. Oh, not great rolls. 22. All right, that's pretty good. All right, that's pretty much everything this guy does. As we go to Sato. Sato, this thing is chewing you up.
Yeah, and so he's going to do his damnedest to stomp him again.
I like it. Do it.
That's this one. Come on. A critical.
Ooh,
That's a good
about
stomp.
time.
I know. And for the second one. Another hit. Now,
Solid.
theoretically, this should actually release on it.
Okay, very nice. That is a freaking sizable blow, as you actually do manage to stomp him a bunch of times, and now he's actually looking pretty gravely injured.
Okay, and I'm going to roll I'm going to remember to do the stunning blows this time. It's been so long. It's been so long since he hit on the stuff. So he failed. It's only a regular fail though, so he only gets stunned one. I'll drop.
He does get stunned one.
There we go.
All right, pretty good. Pretty good.
So that's his first action.
Hmm.
And he's going to try and stomp him again.
All right, let's do it.
No, that's a critical miss.
Unfortunate. You're on such a good roll.
I also get a D100 for the crit. I forgot about that. If only someone would divine intervene me, since I don't have a hero point.
It's true. It's true.
But I won't do it myself. Shall I roll the D100 for the crit
Yes, please.
beforehand?
Yeah, roll the crit one first. Okay. 37 is not going to give you the crit, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so, and then I'll roll the crit. I'll roll the fumble.
What you roll, like a 1%? Oh, yeah, no, not bad. Still good.
80%.
Yeah, you're still good. You're still good.
Okay. So, that's 2. What's he gonna do for his last action?
Good question. What are you gonna do?
He's gonna go. You think you can eat me? Good luck. And that's it.
Okay, very well. He's obviously gonna. I mean, he's not trying to eat you. That's not what they've been doing. But you know. All right. I believe that Thim is taunted.
I was going to ask, the spore effect, are we supposed to do that every round, or is the second supposed to be decreasing?
Only when you hold your breath. You need to take an action to like not breathe, and then it starts to tick down. Listen, make me a will save, s'il vous plaît.
Yep. I can fail that like no one's business.
Yeah, you can.
Told you.
Brilliant. I think that's actually a crit
failure.
fumble. That's a crit
Yep.
failure. So this is called Phantasmal Calamity. On a crit failure, make a reflex save as well, please. That is also a crit failure. No, that's a regular failure. Sorry, my apologies. Almost a crit failure. Okay, so to begin, you take 22d6 mental damage.
Okay.
So let's start with that.
At this point, I'm going to use Blessing of Saren Ray,
Oh, it's been a while since someone's used that.
negating the damage and reflecting it as fire damage back at the attacker.
All right. Let's heal 88. There we go. So let's heal you back up. There you go. Look at that. And he will take 88 points of damage. Now that is yours for what is it, the day or the week? Was the time duration on that?
I don't have that written down.
I did, but it was deleted among with everything else.
We will say weak just because it's really powerful.
It is very powerful. It is very powerful. All right. So Thim will take, very surprisingly, 88 damage. He has no idea how, but boom, it blows him in the brain, which he is slightly resistant to, but he's like, what the shit? Now, while that does do that with the damage, it doesn't fix the other stuff that you're going to get. So, number one is you believe that you are trapped. And by being trapped, you are now stunned for 1 minute and able to make a will save to break the illusion that you are trapped.
Okay.
All right. Stunned indeed. There you go.
Okay. So I know I wasn't at... I'm going to correct my health because my hit points was only 20 odd. You healed me for 88, which wasn't quite correct.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, because you were injured from before. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Okay. Cool. Done and done. There it is. Okay. So as you are now stunned, he is a little bit confused, and he seems to yell out, "Come down here and help me, you bastard!" And there seems to be no response. Blix is slowed 2, so he only gets 1 attack. He is going to aim at Thim, taking a poignant shot, but missing. That is all he does. He's exhausted. He goes and has a nap. Westinson.
Okay, so stunned effectively removes one of my actions.
Yes.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to spend 1 action drinking a potion of major healing.
Okay. Okay.
There's second action. You know what? I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot the stupid brain right here to see if I can get rid of it to free up Sato from his blood feud to go and attack them.
All right. You do realize that Sato has been fighting this thing like pretty fervently for a little bit now.
Yep. I just all off and critical it.
And is dead. Just robs him of his final kill. just quit fucking around. Oh man.
Sato just grinds his foot in the goo.
In the brain mass. Just like, "Argh! That's what you get. You son of a bitch." Little tear. Okay, cool. Anything else, Winston, or is that it?
That was 2 actions: drinking the potion, firing the gun.
All right, cool. Okay, we then go to Cinderio.
Sandero will say to Sato, "Don't worry. Clearly Weston's dealt with the little one. I'm sure you can deal with the big one and claim the bigger reward. As I am going to divinely infuse a healing spell towards Sato.
Okay.
So Sato, you gain the effects of the Divine Blessing as the spell wraps around you for a round,
Very nice.
while at the same time healing a little bit.
A little bit.
Hey, right now that's a lot. That's as much as he got from the major healing potion.
It's pretty good.
But for you, Kirky, and for people in chat, that Divine Infusion will give some extra vitality damage to your melee strikes for the next round.
Oh. Bonus.
Nice.
Okay, done and done. Anything else?
No, that's 3 actions to do all of that.
All right, beautiful. Okay, next up we have. All right, is back to the walking brain, who is
He's
dead. And then Sato.
Will be missed.
I know Sato missed him all night.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Sato finally did a fair bit of damage, but yes, he did. Meanwhile,
I was going to say,
Sato
those are the effects I just put on Sato.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, he just lost him. You're right.
Yeah, he did.
That's okay. Can you reapply?
There you go.
There we go. Okay, Sato is, he's just running up and is essentially going to go for a full. He's no longer going for an elegant kick like the dragon tail trying to do the stuff. He is literally going for a 2-footed stomp on this thing.
All right, I love it. All of that, monk-like discipline and stuff like that out the window. Screw all that.
Yeah. Let me just
I'm an
remember to
avatar
put
of
him-
violence.
He is just annoyed. I think he just targeted him, did he? Is he targeted? I can't tell.
You're also targeting yourself, but
Oh, just a second. Am I targeting myself?
on the combat tracker it says you're targeting yourself.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There we go. Let's just clear the targets. Sorry, I'll move them back in a minute. They were just too close.
It's okay. It's okay.
There we go. Okay. Hit save. Save. Try and stomp said brain thing. He hits him. Yay.
Nice. Love that. All right.
So there's the first one. And the second one. Come on. He misses.
Oh.
Solo release. And he's going to now, since he only hit him with 1 foot, he's going to try and stomp him again.
Remember to release the damage.
I clicked it. Did it not release?
I don't know, did it?
There it did. Okay, I got to click it again. Weird. Okay. Oh, that's a critical miss.
Oof.
He
All
stubs
right.
his toe and falls down.
Yes, he does. All right. As you critically miss, let's see how that goes. Ooh, that is going to have an effect. So let's find out what happens here. We have a unarmed strike. Bad jam. As you jar your finger, you are enfeebled and clumsy. Temporarily, mind you. But yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, but that brings us to the end of Sato and back to Thim. Thim, very injured, very suddenly, from apparently nothing. What the shit? He is going to use Synaptic Pulse on Sato. Ah, Sato saves! Oh no! Sato is stunned 1. And no damage. All right. Oh, it's a 30-foot emanation, so let's see. Hold on. So that will also hit the 2 of you. So let's see. Sindariel saves, dang it. And Westinson fails. Hell yeah. Okay, so Sindariel is stunned 1. Westinson is stunned 2, bringing you up to stunned 3.
Nice.
Which is going to last for 1 round. He is then going to use the opportunity to try and eat Sato. Ow. All right. 21 damage, Sato, as he bites down onto you. As we then go to Blix. Blix is like, don't worry, everyone. I'll save me. And we'll start firing like a madman. 1. No. 2. Oh, crit. But a regular hit.
Crit.
Oh my. He landed a crit, but still landed a hit. I think he's going to not go for his 3rd attack. He's going to kind of move up closer and he goes, I want to be stunned. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because of his second 4, yeah.
Yeah, because he's got the second 4, yeah. All right, Westinson, you're up.
I think I'm gonna give this round a pass.
A stunned 3,
I'm like
yeah.
stunned 3.
That's all 3 actions.
That's all 3 actions done. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so now now we go to Sindariel.
Yep, so I was only stunned 1, so you know what? Let's go for some cooked brains. Because that feels like a good thing to do.
It's fair.
I forgot my stunning blows on the guy again. Damn it.
And you know what? Just to clear out the board, can I use my hero point?
You may use your hero point.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want these sticker things on the board here somehow.
Yeah, well, at least that's not a critical miss.
That's true. It is not a critical miss. Okay.
Because Sindel is stunned 1, that's all she can do.
Yes, it is. Okay, Sato, you're up. Stunned, enfeebled, and clumsy. What do you got?
What the hell? He's still targeted. He's gonna flurry of blows on him, stomping. He's just basically trying to grind this little annoying thing into the dirt.
Yeah, okay. I see it.
First miss.
All right.
Critical miss.
Ah.
He's not doing very well with all this.
Mm-mm.
And 47 is going to have an effect, I think.
That will, yeah, I think that'll have an effect. Okay, so here we go. We have brutal collision. You hit the nearest ally to you. Make a fort save along with them. They will be stunned.
For a melee attack?
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody within melee range.
Well, it's a brutal collision. So let's see. It does say nearest ally. So I think the way that we're gonna work with this is that you've gone to kick kick him, and you've kicked a mushroom that has gone flying backwards and just brained someone on the way. So Cinderial, can we get you to make a fort save? Sato, we're gonna make you have one as well, just because you're obviously hitting the mushroom as well.
Okay.
That is a failure. That is a failure. That's a crit failure for the both of you. Both of you gain stun 2.
This is where the campaign ends.
Honestly, this is the most bizarre fight I've ever seen. Thim somehow surviving still.
Yep, you've managed to stun lock us.
With the one guy.
Almost dead.
Okay. So I did use Phantom Calamity, which I got reversed. Did I use Phantom Pain on anyone?
Yes. You used it on
okay,
Sato.
cool. I've just used Synaptic Pulse. What do I have here? These aren't spells that are going to help me. I think I'm gonna have to brain blast you guys again. All right, let's take out Cinderial. You are the healer.
Yep.
Have this. Oh, it failed. Okay, cool. So that is going to blast you for 18 points of mental damage. Then he is going to try and eat Sato.
Also remember to take my hero point from the screen.
Ah, yes, I will. Nom. All right, there we go. Heavy damage. That's everything. Okay, Blix. Now listen, Blix. Blix is going to take 2 shots. 1. Hey, that's a hit.
Hey! One of us can hit.
Yeah.
And his second shot. Which will miss. And his third action, he's going to hold his breath. Which is going to lower his sickened condition by 1. Westinson, you are stunned 1. You have 2 actions.
I have 2 actions, yeah. We're going to just try to shoot him, which has not worked well in the past, but you never know.
If at first you don't succeed,
Gonna roll a 4.
you're going to keep
That's
not
what you're gonna
succeeding is what?
I take full responsibility. It's the player who's completely jinxed our table tonight.
We're gonna roll with a lower number, which is gonna lead to a worse result, but let's give this a go. 18.
Hey, that hit.
Ugh.
Okay, you're getting there. There's progress. There's stuff that's
Nickel and
happening
dime.
on the board. It's feeling good.
And I'm
I
done
think.
with 2 actions.
And that is your 2 actions.
Yeah.
That's right, because you're only getting 2 actions. Cool. All right. Okay, that brings us to Cinderial.
Yep, Sandero
With 1 action.
stunned 2. So reeling from being hit by this stray mushroom, she's going to reel and fume under her own breath, effectively, as I'm just going to use my whole breath. as she's mentally internalizing being struck by a mushroom and cursing internally.
It's fair. It's very fair. Okay, you hold a breath and you lower your sickened condition. Done and done. Okay. That then brings us, I think, to Sato.
So is Sato still enfeebled?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't show stunned. I don't see stunned on my record, but I think he's stunned as well.
Synaptic pulse. It's there.
Like I'm seeing. Okay. I'm just seeing clumsy. Sorry.
Yeah, you were stunned 2 from the mushroom as well. But
Yeah.
I'm not seeing stunned at all, so I don't.
Yeah, no, it's listed
Yeah,
under
it's
and it's listed under synaptic pulse.
Yeah, you need to open it up and you'll see it because it starts with saved.
Yeah, it is there. It is there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's the problem. I can deal with it. Okay, I see what it is now. I've never opened up my actual full character guide. Okay, so he's
there you
got
go.
one action. Well, so he's going to take his one action and he's going to again try and stomp this thing into oblivion.
All right, I love it.
Except that's a crit miss. The best guy. Do you want me to roll the crit miss first, or do you want me to roll the second attack?
Roll the crit miss first.
See if he broke his foot.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
Reapply the stun 2 to you and Cinderio.
Okay, with the 20, we are going to have to see what we get. So let's see. We get a ingrown nail. -1 on all of your attacks until you land a crit.
Oh God. Well, that's for the next 5 years, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It
well,
didn't say crit hit. Didn't say crit hit. Just
That's
said a
true. It
crit.
doesn't say crit. So until the next time you roll a natural 20. I mean, you might be
See,
fine.
and now I missed because of it. Well, that's all he can do at this point.
Okay, done. He goes back to his turn.
Like, live another day.
Okay. Realizing that you are kicking the shit out of him, he is going to now use his mind bolt on Sato. All right, Sato, unfortunately, you have failed, and mind bolt for 22 points of damage. He is then going to try and bite you, which he will succeed. Will he take one of you down?
Probably.
Yes, he will. Sato
He's
goes.
down.
Sato goes down.
Before Sato drops,
Oh, son of a
Daryl
bitch.
use Daryl use her sacrifice reaction, please?
Yes, you may. Go on.
Fine, save the character if you must.
So
Yeah.
inconvenient.
That's effectively. It shouldn't be the full 12 because I think that you're on 8. By the way.
Oh no, it'll still do the full damage even if you can't take it. So you need to
but I'm
decide
saying
how.
because it's a flat 12. That's when it's.
Oh, okay, right.
It's 12 and 12.
Right. Okay, so how much? So, sorry, how much does he?
So I would have intercepted 12 of the damage, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay.
So went over by 4. So I'm guessing Cookie would be on 8.
Yeah. So Cookie heals it. Yeah. So Cookie will heal 8. Will be on 8 hit points. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is him. Blix will now take 2 actions to fire and 1 action to hold his breath. Natural
There it
20.
is.
All right, Blix fires and will kill Thim. As Blix goes, I knew I could do it, and then he breathes in again, and then he's second again. And you're out of
Thin
combat.
hope we're getting through that.
Exhausted, tired, battered, beaten, Sato leaking vital fluids from everywhere. You have emerged victorious at long last from this grueling battle.
I'm retreating to the stairs.
Yep.
I think everyone is
Retreat.
retreating to the stairs. All right, everyone retreats to the stairs. As you do so, the air is not fresh down here by any means, keeping in mind there is obviously the ghoul temple, like, just there. But you do sort of stop choking on the very toxic fungus that happens to be here. As you do so, you look around and can see that there is the fungus themselves, without being tended to, will eventually start to wither and perish. But yeah, you've done what you've set out to do. You've done the goal that Canker told you to accomplish. What now?
I do have a bit of a concern, though.
Mm-hmm.
I say to Sato and Cinderio, and not Blix because he's off on the fungus. The Pim fella called out for someone to help him, and then got upset when he didn't. Which means they have an ally further in.
It's true.
So why don't we go through the door and bolt it and tie it and chain it and pin it and do whatever we can to keep them locked in here? Because I don't know about you, but I'm
So much, I'm in so much pain.
Like, if I stub my toe, I think I'm going to die.
Halfway through that, he bites his lip and passes out.
Exactly.
He sneezes too hard and his sinus breaks.
He also
just waiting
shrinks
for-
back to normal
I
size.
was just waiting for you to say one of us slaps him on the cheek, say, hold it together, and he just drops.
Yep.
That keeps you up like a good pistol whip. Oh, wait.
Yeah. He's got.
The problem with that theory is that's assuming there is another path out from inside there. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I hand you a major healing potion. We might just need to finish this.
Well, I still have 2 major healing potions of my own. How many do you have left?
I have 2.
Well, if we want, we can, as long as we monitor the stairs and watch, I'm sure I can bandage most of us up over the next hour or so. As long as we don't want to
Works
rush
for
in
me.
needlessly.
I might
works
be
for
able to
me.
concoct a few things while we sit here and wait.
So Saddle's
well.
just going to sit down on. Saddle's going to sit on the stairs. Essentially, he's going to drop like a rock
I take 8 points and pass out.
Mhm.
take 8 points and pass out.
All right.
He's going to lean against the wall.
You do. You lean against the wall. There's kind of like this very stoic moment where you just go sort of like, and everything kind of like, you know, just hits you all at once. It's not a terrible feeling, mind you. It's just like you realize very quickly that you have exhausted a lot of your energy and a lot of your like kind of stamina. However, unfortunately, with everything that is currently happening, you do not have the capacity to go back to town and heal or anything. This place is just kind of where you have to be right now because you have been banished from the town.
Yep.
Yeah, the hour for the references, so Sandero can actually just do a exploration, treat wounds on everyone, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
I'm going to take that hour to use quick craft to make potions of moderate healing if possible.
Yeah, no, you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
there would
blessed.
suggest we retreat to the little altar room that was that the
Yeah.
alchemy supply.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, alchemical lab down there.
He did have an alchemical lab. If you want to use it, you absolutely may do so.
I will.
Yep. So I guess we retreat back to that
Sounds
room. Set up place.
perfect.
And
We
let's
can
put
leave
some
Blix here
Daryl-
on guard.
I mean, yeah, you could technically, if you wanted to leave Blix on guard.
Just kidding.
Blix is never on guard.
No.
Okay, cool. So as our heroes manage to thwart the intellect devourers, that's their name. I knew that. As they manage to thwart the intellect devourers that have been harvesting these strange mushrooms down here, our heroes go for a quick reprieve, but as the silence falls over the cavern, the balcony door opens. A figure steps out onto the platform here. A very dapper individual, who our heroes would know is Caleb Valdemar, who is the final noble, in addition to the Kaijutsu family, who reside in Sandpoint. He looks out over the cavern, his face showing a level of perturbedness. Perturbedness? He's perturbed. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you, everyone, for coming and joining us. I hope you had a good time. I know that I did. Did you guys have a good time? Despite
Yes.
despite having the...
No.
No.
Actually, that's not true. I had a great time. Sato had a sucky time. He's questioning all of his life choices.
I'm hoping I got all my bad rolls out of the way first before Saturday.
Yeah, for the well, I mean, hopefully, I feel like
God.
after today, it's like all of your bad rolls for like the rest of the year, like just all at once, like just hitting you. Yeah, no, absolutely.
If it wasn't the third session that I've rolled, like, I might actually believe that, but can I turn my dice cam on and change to real dice?
No, but you know what the crazy thing is though, I feel like there is, and I mean this like politely, I feel like there is something screwy with Fantasy Grounds. Like, I don't know what it is, but like every table so far for a little while now has just had some of like the worst luck I've ever seen on tables. You know what I mean? Like I feel like sometimes I'm just like I almost feel like doing like we should use real dice, just because if the VTT is just like screwing around with the dice rolls and stuff like that, we should probably fix it somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But I mean, like logically, it doesn't make sense that it's not like someone it's not like someone goes into the code and is like ha ha ha, watch us like screw around with these guys. No one's doing that.
No,
but, but it feels that way.
There's actually there's a Reddit thread of people doing long-term analysis of the dice rolling in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh yeah. And what was the result?
I'll give you a second. It does not follow uniform distribution. There's a physics model. The average dice roll, the average on a die 20 is actually 9.5.
I mean, that's still not terrible.
It's 1.5 lower than the statistical average.
No, it's 0.5. 0.5 lower than the statistical average, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking 2 die 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not based off of a seed. It's not using a random number generator. It's based off of the physics model of the dice actually rolling. So
yeah, but the result shouldn't be so drastically different, is what I mean.
Yeah. I would laugh if it's actually because of the skins that all of us put onto our dice. They're actually a fate.
That would actually be if it is a physics thing, it might make sense for it to.
Right, mine's just the standard black.
Yeah, so the more expensive dice you have, the better the physics engine is.
Yeah.
You paid for accuracy.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who
No,
knows?
not with the alchemy one. Got the same 5.
All right. What do I have here? I got my classic-y ones. Let's see. We got a 15. There you go. Done. Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, either way, Forge VTT is a good one you found. Yeah, you know, Forge VTT I've heard good things about. I mean, honestly, Fantasy Grounds, the thing that does it for me with Fantasy Grounds is just how quick I can go from modular adventures to custom homebrew stuff. I can do it in like a minute. I can insert characters. I can, add story bits. I can add maps. I find with other VTTs, it takes a bit of time. It takes actually quite a bit of time to like set something up. And because I've got like the full Pathfinder catalog as well, it also means that for me, even just like searching stuff is just a lot easier. The only thing until this day, this is the only thing that'll make me turn around and just say like, hey, Pathfinder, everything should be done in Fantasy Grounds, is the ability to undo shit. That is the only thing that Fantasy Grounds needs, is the ability. It's like an Alt-Z for anything is what they fucking need. That's it.
Depends what it is. There is one.
Character building and and any of the dice rolls. So if I do, like, for example, if I accidentally do damage to someone, I want to Alt-Z and undo the damage, not have to heal. Like what I did earlier on today when I did 88 damage to Westinston and then he reversed it. I can't just Alt-Z and undo that, and then just do damage to me. Any and every type of undo button is what Fantasy Grounds needs, but but there you go. That's my feeling anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Mark. I'm the Delta Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. And in case you haven't noticed, we are down. Well, I say down to, but this is actually a really good size table. Like 4 players for me. I love 4 players. 4 players is amazing. But we do have a 6-player cap on each of the tables. We now have. Let me just check this. You know what? I'll fucking check it here. So we've got 2 table spots available on our Fridays. So if you do want to come and join our Fridays, consider that. We have on
That's this game.
Yep, No Place Like Home is full. Season of Ghosts. We have 1 slot available for Season of Ghost. Tyrant's Grasp is full, and Gatewalkers is full as well. So there you go. So if you guys want to join, we have room on our Friday and our Wednesday tables. So yeah, if anyone's keen, there you go. It's like $60 US a month for your table seat. Comes with a free 1-hour consultation with me, which can be used not only for your games, but also for like if you want advice on RPG stuff or role-playing stuff, you can always get that. Yeah, basically, come get to join. Now, this game is coming to its close, so you will be able to join. But you'll then also get a say on what the next adventure is. And I think right now there's a lean towards the Hellfire Crisis. But depending on how long it takes for us to finish, I'm also eyeballing the Vault of the Dead God or whatever that new one that's coming up, which is going into the Aradan stuff, and I'm also eyeballing the Bastard Hall adventure, which is the Ustalavic adventure. About haunting and stuff like that. Hellfire Crisis. Yeah. So the Hellfire Crisis is a current event that's going on in Pathfinder 2e, where the lands of Isger, which in Age of Ashes, the earlier adventure, saw the sparks of rebellion starting to happen as Isger is trying to free itself from Chelish rule. The Hellfire Rebellion is where they are now trying to actively take a big role in getting the Chelish out of Isger and making it an independent nation. So it's kind of like Hell's Rebels meets Curse of the Crimson Throne, if you guys remember those adventures. So I highly recommend it. And if that is what we end up playing, which would be very cool. It also then goes from Hellfire. Is it called Hellfire Crisis? I feel like it's called something else. What's it called? Pathfinder 2e Hellfire Crisis.
Destiny and Hellbreakers right now.
Yeah, that's right. So the first one is Hellbreakers, which is the first bit of the road, and then the second part, which continues on from there, is Hellfire Destiny. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm eyeballing those ones at the moment, but who knows how many other things will come out by then? You know, we'll see a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, if you guys are keen in joining this table, let me know. Send me a message on Discord. Join my Patreon. Say hi. Do the things. We love new people. So yeah. And I love Shoonies, by the way. I don't think there are enough Shoonies in the adventure, because I feel like sorry, just on a tangent. Sorry, I know this is late for school, yeah, but too bad. There is a there's this weird thing where Paizo's released a bunch of very creative and very colorful ancestries to be able to enjoy, but so few times do you actually really see them getting played. Like, the Shoonie is one of them, where it's like, I remember when the Shoonie came out, and it's like, oh, these, you know, pugs, you know, thing. I mean, they could have easily done wolf people, but, you know, yeah, sure, why not pugs? Pugs are fine. But then they also had like these rhinos with like crystal horns, and they've got like spider people, like giant literal peacock spiders that are just, you know, able to be adventurers and stuff. And there's just so many of these ancestries that aren't NPCs in any book. They are very rarely used by PCs for anything and stuff like that. And there's just a ton of them that are like that, you know. Yeah, it's just it's really interesting. It's really interesting. So Shoonies remind me of that. Yeah. All right, we're going to go now. When are we next? We are here for Tyrant's Grasp on Sunday next, so be sure to come in and tune in for that. Lots of cool adventures involving puzzles and pranks and bugs. Then Gatewalkers will return with a epic conclusion to their thrilling boss battle. And then, of course, Monday, we're back in space with our group of individuals who are trying to salvage a derelict ship. And then our Wednesday season of Ghost Game, where our heroes are infiltrating a lumberyard filled with yokai that are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, but our group will figure it out, or try and stop them, or one or the other. Or they'll, like, spend most of their time, like, exploring cupboards filled with poo. We'll figure it out, yeah. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard, or die trying. Peace out. Bye. Oh,
Bye-bye.
actually, on that last note for Grogan, don't worry. Like, if you are interested, hit me up, because one, $100 for 4 sessions is like $25 for a session. It's not bad. Two, any and all of my tables are new player friendly, and I want to make that clear to everyone as well. Like, just in general, you need no experience. I know that Cookie, you came in with no role playing experience at all.
Zero.
But yeah, no, we're happy to teach Pathfinder, do it slowly and stuff like that. There's, you know, there's no what's the word? There's no minimum expectation. These are all casual games and stuff. So yeah, if you are interested, let me know. All right. Ciao, ciao, guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.